Don't react in the moment. Take a pause, listen, then deliver the right message. Leadership is not about saying more, it's about saying what matters in a way that people can hear it.
I'd rather be sidelined trying to achieve greatness than watch greatness achieved and it only set on the sideline. Now introducing your host, Jacob Emery.
This episode of the Iron and Infrastructure Podcast is brought to you by Unlocking Greatness with Jacob Emery, a coaching community built for those ready to become the strongest version of themselves. Weekly calls, proven playbooks, and a community built to grow. Greatness is not given, it's unlocked. Join us today at jacobemery.com or DM coach at jacobemery44 on all social media platforms. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Iron Infrastructure Podcast. I'm communicating to you today about the 7 C's of communication. Something done every day. Everyone has a part in it. And it's so often overlooked, misunderstood, not clear, frustrating, hard to understand, uncertain, or unspoken. Especially in leadership, being able to communicate a clear message is very powerful. The inability to do so, though, is demoralizing to a team, to a culture, to people who just want to know what they are supposed to do, what the expectations are. Unspoken expectations are predetermined resentments. So even if you do say something, if it's not clear, was it really valuable to say anything at all? You don't need to be in depth. You don't need to be very, very detailed of all the different things that have to happen through this journey. But it has to be specific and very, very clear. The more that you end up talking, the more that you end up not being clear. People don't follow confusion. They don't follow chaos. They thrive when there's clarity. You set an expectation, most people are willing to go do it because it's not that complicated to understand. But when confusion sets in, chaos ensues pretty quickly. And when you learn to communicate with precision, with accuracy, with clear direction, you give confidence to everyone on the team because they know exactly what the expectation is. So let's break down the 7 C's. Every time that you think about telling someone a message or sending them directions or giving them a list of something to do, think about the 7 C's of communication: clear, concise, concrete, correct, coherent, complete, and courteous. So stay tuned. So let me give you some real world examples from this thing, and understanding how these can go into effect will be very powerful. So whenever I was running projects in the field, I would tell someone something very generic. Hey, go grab this and do this. But I would say, go grab a shovel, go dig a hole. Where am I digging a hole at? What for? When do you want it done? Is it emergency? Is there urgency behind of it? It was overlooked, misunderstood, maybe not even done because it didn't make sense at the time. Go do more in less time. Just get more done. What does that actually mean? Break that down for me like a 3rd grader. I just assumed everybody understood what I was trying to say. But even myself looking back now, I didn't even know what I was trying to say. It wasn't clear. It was reactionary. It was not responsible. And it was telling someone something that I assumed they already knew how to do. But then when they would show up and it was the wrong thing that I had not clearly communicated, I'd get frustrated. Why can't anybody listen? Why don't they follow direction? I would always look outside of myself to wonder why. But the reality was my direction was not clear. No one knew what the hell to do. And that's when I had to realize I have to be crystal clear about this. If there's 10 people in the room, all 10 need to understand it. And that could be from someone that's 60 years old to a 10-year-old kid. They all simply hear it and understand it clearly. And so as I started to get into leadership more, I realized the inability for me to communicate is one of the biggest problems that I have as a leader in any type of capacity. So I have to be able to listen. The first thing first, you gotta be able to listen. But then when you do communicate, does it actually make sense? Are you portraying a clear message? And so by clear, I made sure there was no guesswork. It's specific. It's not gray area. I do not read between lines. I read the line. If I know
what's on the line, what the line says. I'm good. But if it's a gray area, if it doesn't clearly state what done looks like, I'm going to struggle. What does done look like? DOD, definition of done. Tell me what it is, and I will go do it. But if it's in between 2 lines, I can't read that clearly. So make sure that it's very clear. That's the first C. The second C is concise. Do not talk about too much. Talk about the important stuff, the essential detail. Get to the point. Make it a bold statement and a clear statement, and then move forward. Do not go on tangents, down rabbit holes, constantly repeat yourself. Someone that tells a lot of stories and always repeats themselves and lags out that story, drags the story out, talks and talks and talks, normally doesn't know how to communicate well. So make sure that you're very concise. Next is concrete. Do not show fluff. Have hypotheticals. Give real examples, not feelings, but facts. True evidence, not emotional-led thoughts. Do not lead with emotion. Do not interject emotion into decision-making. Do not put your feelings in there without concrete evidence that is true. Data-driven decisions must be a staple for communication, for any type of leadership. So make sure that it is correct and it is concrete and you know exactly what you're talking about. So concrete, and then correct is the next one. How are you going to tell someone to do something if you don't know for a matter of fact that is true?
This episode of the Iron and Infrastructure Podcast is brought to you by R&R Pipeline Inc., an infrastructure company. Join our team today at rrpipelineinc.com.
Double check the facts. Make sure that no feelings are involved. Do not bring hypotheticals to the table. Do not create problems that are not already a problem. If a problem is not there, don't create a damn problem. Be sure to be right. And if that means triple checking your work, just be right. Do what you need to do. Next is coherent. Everything in life has an order. There is nothing in life that you can really skip steps on. You have to learn how to crawl, and then you have to learn how to walk, and then you learn to run. I don't know anyone that started running before they started crawling. Sequencing equals success. There is a order in which you have to develop skills, develop abilities before you can move to the next one. You try to skip the line, you're probably not going to work out very well for it. So make sure, start to finish, step by step, you go in order what needs to happen. Don't rush the process of developing you as a communicator and as a leader. You can accelerate it, but there are no shortcuts. Next is complete. Don't leave any of the steps missing. If it's a 5-step thing that needs to be delegated or discussed, all 5 steps must be there. Don't leave anything out. Make sure that it is said, this is what needs to happen. So what's the location that we're doing this at? What are the tools that need to be used? What things do we need to make sure this works out right? Don't miss anything. Triple check, double check. Your preparation will get you where you need to go. So make sure that you know what the hell you're talking about. Nothing makes someone look like a fool more than preparing for something to present to people and then factually being incorrect. So make sure you got it together with the correctness. Be complete when your presentation is going out to other people to do something. Do not wait around till the last minute. Get ahead of it. Be prepared, and you will succeed. But if you fail to prepare to fail. The last C is courteous. You can be confident in delivering a message. You can be direct. You can be to the point, a matter of fact, but deliver with respect. Don't deliver things with ego. It's not about how much you know. It's about how much your team can learn and which direction they can go. Stop with the yes man. Stop with the I am the man. Stop with the ego-driven decision-making or presentation. Your ego should not be involved in this. If your ego is out front, telling everyone how great you are, trying to one-up everybody, you're insecure. You don't like accountability. Get rid of the ego. Be courteous to everyone else. Respect the people that you're trying to work with. Make sure that you're open to listening to what they have to say, and do not just force it on. Be courteous to that person. People just don't start to follow you because of you telling them to them. They start following you because of the standard that you set and not just the presence in which they have around you. So be courteous. So here's a lesson. If your communication is sloppy, like mine has been majority of my life, chaos, runarounds, misunderstood, pathetic communication that I've had majority of my life. Here's a challenge. Maybe for this week, maybe it's at dinner with your family, maybe it's at work next week. Pick a conversation that normally doesn't go very well. There may be some tension there, and just think about it. Is it clear? Is it concise? Am I getting clarity out of this? Am I delivering clarity? Is it concrete? Am I correct? Is it coherent? Is it complete? Do I know what I'm actually talking about? And I might be respectful with my deliverable. If you kind of go through all 7 real quick when you say something in response, you're probably going to have a lot better outcome. So think about that as you move forward. Take 5 seconds to pause. When you pause and don't say anything reactionary, you're not ignorant. You're ignorant when you open your mouth and say something really dumb that shouldn't have been said, that you didn't maybe even mean, and you just said out of reaction. Don't react in the moment. Take a pause, listen, then deliver the right message. Leadership is not about saying more, it's about saying what matters in a way that people can hear it. Your ability to deliver a message is the ability to receive that message. So next time that you are talking to someone, you're communicating, don't just talk. Think about connecting. It's not about correcting someone else. It's not about the correction that you can have. It's about connection. That's what real leadership's all about. It's about connection with the people that you're trying to communicate to. So if you have a problem with this, if this is something new to you, think about the 7 C's of communication. It will be a game changer if you go through this process step by step. And if you're having problems with delegation, reach out to Jacob at jacobemery.com, and I will send over the clear framework for anyone that wants to have that sent to them. Email clear at jacobemery.com, and I will send the clear framework. Clarity, learn, end date, advocate, roadblock. The clear framework is a game changer, and it's yours for free if you email me or DM me on all social media channels at jacobemery44. Another edition of Iron Infrastructure Podcast. I hope this message was clear for you. The 7 C's of communication is absolutely a game changer. Until next time, see you.
Stop telling yourself one day. It isn't about one day, it's about day one. Today should be your day one. What you need isn't another day. What you need is clarity with the community to give you confidence to unlock your greatness. That's what the group coaching program is all about. Confidence, clarity, via commitment. Hit the show link in the notes. Let's start unlocking your greatness now, today.